Hi folks, welcome back. Here's my little guy I did on the on a branch. Okay, you notice he doesn't have a beard, and he's going to have a little bit of you can't see it real well because I'm going to paint this yet, and then bring it back and show you what it looks like. But I had, if you've been following my blog at all, you know that I don't like calling these things wood spirits. So I'm going to call it something different, and what we're going to do is we're going to do something similar. I cut up a few of these here from one of the sticks that I found, and what we'll do is we're going to try to make some ornaments maybe out of them, or some Santas out of them and ornaments out of a couple of them, or we're going to do a little branch guy. Okay, that's what I'll call it, the branch guy. You know, and this is like a little mountain man with the suspenders and all that. And I explain in the blog why I don't like calling it. If you want to read it, that's fine. It's my own personal viewpoint, so please don't be offended. If you're one of these that make wood spirits, it's fine. For me, I prefer not to call it that, and I will call it the branch guy. Okay, so we're going to do one of them, and the branch guy could be a Santa, it can be a little mountain man, it can be whatever. We can put all kinds of stuff in this other than just what was done in the past. I had a lot of fun one day. I just sat down and I did one of these from a stick that I found. Well, first of all, finding the stick is part of the fun of doing this project. If you like to hike outside, or if you like the outdoors and you know about trees, this is, I didn't know what this was. I found this at a state park, and this is actually a piece of poplar. I didn't know that. It's very white, you can see that, and there's just, the bark is off of it, of course, and this is just the lining underneath the bark, the dark portion that you see. And when you chip away at that, you see a little bit of the white, and it gives it a nice contrast. Some people do it with the bark on. If you really want to learn about doing this type of work, David Brock at his his blog, he talks a lot about making these, and he is so good at it. He really is. You want to go over and see Dave's blog. And I'll try to make a link or show you what the link is on this video a little bit later, and make sure you are able to link up to his blog. He has a lot of interesting stuff, and I'll tell you one thing about Dave. He works a lot with the young people, and I'm fascinated. I read his blog often. He has a lot of great stuff about working with the youth and all that. So if you are interested in that, by all means go out and check his website or his blog. Okay, so this is what we're going to be working on. It's going to be something, you know, I had, this was one whole piece, so I cut it at an angle with a bandsaw. Okay, you can leave it one big piece, but I'm going to use this for like ornaments. So technically I'm going to do one like this, just to show you how to do it, and then maybe the second one we do, and there's no pattern to buy for this, folks. It's just a matter of finding the piece of wood. Now that's a little more the difficult part. This was such a nice piece, I went back to the state park where I was walking, and I couldn't find it. In fact, I didn't know what this was, so I went to the state park office to find out what it was. Folks, I know what basswood is, I know what butternut is, I know what walnut and oak is, because those are things I have worked with in the past, but right from the tree I couldn't figure out exactly what this is. So I know what an oak tree looks like. I have it out here. You don't want oak, it's pretty hard, but if you go to Dave's blog, he might explain, you know, how to find them and what to look for and all that good stuff. So I don't know if he has that, but you can certainly check. He has a lot about walking sticks. And so this is what we're going to start on, and in just a few minutes here we'll get going. And like I said, these here we're going to make them into different things. So we'll be back in a while. Bye-bye.